yeah, so let's, give you a little lowdown on the project. I see some familiar names here, some fam in the group, and some new names. Wax fam, though, good to see y'all. We have Roman punks have been around since 2021 in April. We've got 1,000 Roman punks, 1,000 characters. Some of them are famous, some of them are just gods, some of them are just random plebs, and they're all kind of cyberpunky, and they have stories based around them, and they're all handmade. There's no AI or anything and generative stuff here, and so they were on OpenSea. They are on OpenSea on ETH, and then we started a wax collection. So we have a wax collection that you can get packs for on Nifty blends, and we're going to give some of those packs away. And yeah, the other thing that's happening with Roman Punks is we're moving, and we're going to have our original OpenSea stuff going on Base. So we've got Base blockchain, which is all the rage these days. A lot of stuff happening on Base. It's owned by Coinbase. I don't know how much detail I have to go into. What is the Base blockchain? I don't want to go into too much detail about it. It's like a layer 2 over ETH, right? So, but the gas fees are substantially lower on there. So there's a lot of stuff happening on Base. Their users are going up. I just noticed the other day, VCon, they're putting their tickets on the Base. So it's all the rage. So, we're got to get off that OpenSea shared storefront for our collection and get onto Base. So that's what we're doing. So Roman punks, are 1,000 characters. Is world building, right? It's a cyberpunk derivative. So imagine a world where, we've got all times and places existing at once. So it ties in ancient history, ancient characters, weird cyberpunk stories. The characters, they all, like I was saying, they all have individual personalities, and they're all playing cards. Like, it's a trading card style game that we have on Wax. Not an actual game yet. We're focusing on building these characters out, and the 1,000 characters, all the packs we have on Wax, the Base collection, all that stuff. That's essentially just to build the bricks of this project. And once we get some movement and we get going with this, then we can build comics, we can do all kinds of stuff. The thing is, this is just our passion project. We come on this show just so that we can hang out with y'all and kind of stay in the game. But really, this is just a hobby passion project for me and my partner Cleo, who's the artist on the team. We do stuff like we build on the sandbox. We've got our Coliseum in the sandbox. So we're working on that kind of stuff on the side too as well. So I don't know if y'all have any questions or anything in particular you want to know about Roman punks and how that works. I guess we can do giveaway. I can show you all how to get on the allow list for our Base mint. If you're interested in getting into the Base game, we can do that too. I don't know, Breakman, if is there a chat? Like, can I see? I'm a little lost here to figure out what I'm doing here. Is there like a chat box if you have questions or anyone wants to ask anything or say what's up? Oh, I guess Breakman's no longer here. So anyway, well, let's. Oh yeah, taking a fit stop. Okay, I see that now. Zone. Okay. Nice. All right. I see there are a couple questions. What made us start this project? Yeah, it's a good question. Uh, when initially in March 2021, there was a huge CryptoPunks alt punks thing going on, and so we're like, all these CryptoPunk derivative projects are going crazy. We should do something similar to that. So we're like, okay, well, we don't want to just copy and make them that are too close to the CryptoPunks, but we couldn't do them in the same kind of feel. And then we're like, okay, well, what theme are we going to do? And we were always wanted to do some kind of gladiatorial thing, like a Roman Empire thing, and then we just decided to go all crazy with like cyberpunk stuff because there's aliens and stuff. Well, like how are we going to represent aliens in our story, apes and stuff, right? So we're like, oh, let's just make this totally interdimensional world and then build all kinds of characters for it, and there's 1,000 characters. They're all linked together, and we've been working on different game story designs for the sandbox as well. And yeah, so things are kind of just in the building stage right now for all the blockchains, for all the metaverses. We're building on Wax, we're building on Sandbox, we're building on Base, we're building our stories, we're building our characters, and we've got a few people in the community that hang out, join some streams we have once in a while, grab giveaways and just kind of hang out. So yeah, that's Roman Punks,
Keep having my thing muted so you don't hear me typing. Yeah, and you've been at it for a bit too. You've been here for a minute. Did you mention the Coliseum yet at all?
Oh yeah,
okay.
There's a Coliseum that we have on Sandbox, and then I was just showing you the pics there. There's a Coliseum, and then there's also another experience we're working on in the Sandbox too. There's some cool stuff happening there with the Sandbox. Like there's the ability to actually have PvP kind of stuff going on there. So fortunately not like fighting each other with swords yet, like, because that's what we're really like hoping the Sandbox gets to, because we want to have our gladiatorial ring. But you can't do that. We're limited by like what the Sandbox technology actually offers. So like their version of the game doesn't yet have that built in, but things are developing or whatever. So we're building the space essentially for where did I have that? We're building the space where you can actually play, like there's a Coliseum, there's an arena. Yeah, so that's that. The Wax stuff, we've got the Fighters Hack Series 2. If you actually pull up #1 mint from a pack, then you get an airdrop that will be one of the base Roman Punks. So there's an incentive, then there's some cross-chain utility there, right? Like, so by opening these packs, if you see you get a #1 mint, you just come to us and say, okay, I've got this #1 mint. And we'll say, oh, okay, here's your airdrop of your base Roman Punk, right? So you can see here in this article, if you pull any of these #1 mints, which are from the NFT, right? So some of them are like famous emperors. You can grab these on the ETH base collection, right? And in that collection, there's only 1,000. So, in Wax, there's way more copies, but not on the base stuff. It's the original collection. So yeah. Who else we got in here?
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
Sweet.
Hey,
nice
quick shout. We just got a raid from Left House. Welcome, Raiders, to the Metaverse. Yeah, man. We're at NFTOPIA 4. You guys can come over with this link. We're at the Roman Punks AMA at the moment. There is still some time. And he's wanting questions. So you can go throw him some questions. Hey, how about you look at some more characters? Because your NFTs, your characters, they have like lore on them, and there's a whole story. And I know you probably touched on it, but I was multitasking. But show those characters. Let's dive deeper into them. Who are they, and who are they?
Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy stories going on with those characters. I mean, they all have individual personalities. They're all represented through all different time zones. But some of them have stories that intermingle and link. And this is where it's going. Like, there's certain story arcs that are happening. Like, there's a place called Neo Carthage that is like, okay, well, imagine Carthage is kind of this kind of Dubai place in the desert, and there's all these corrupt rulers, and then you've got like Hannibal Barca, who's the regional general from Carthage. He's been cloned, and he's running an underground rebellion, kind of like Demolition Man, where there's like there's a dystopic world above ground, and then there's this underground stuff. So it's using basically these kind of like cyberpunk story arcs and taking that and putting it into like an ancient history Romanesque theme where like these characters come from, different places. Like, this is one of the characters, Zoran Nimrod, from that Neo-Carthage story I was telling you about. He's the cunning vizier to the city's governor, a crop puppet of the Roman Empire suzerain, which they're like, the Roman Empire rules the world, but they're just happen to be like a city state, right? So, there's all this crazy shit going on. Metaverse stuff, like they've got like their AR goggles and shit like that. And then all of the fighters are represented. So like in this sandbox game, like we take these characters and these like 2D characters and we make them into 3D voxel characters, right? And then they have weapons and armor that's like removable and stuff like this. That's the cool thing about the sandbox, because it's like our project is a 2D pixel, but like the sandbox is basically taking that and making it 3D. So that's why it's sandbox suits what Roman punks do really well, and like the aesthetic really works for it. So yeah, we're stoked to just build these characters out, and like it's taken a long time because like like most stories have like, I don't know, 15 to 20 characters, like like I don't know, like 1,000 characters, and all of them with extensive stories that have all are all interconnected with others. It's pretty like it's a labor of love, really. Like it's like at the end of the day, it's like we're doing this because we love making it, and it's just fun to like think of all of these really super random, original, creative ways to represent like ancient history and science fiction together. So that's why it's just fun AF to do. And we're just stoked that other people kind of enjoy playing along with us and contributing to the lore and just hanging out and memeing and shit, right? So that's what it's all about at this stage, right? Like we have a drop. You can go grab Roman punks from Wax for 666 on Nefty. Then you can come hang out in the Discord. The thing is, in the Discord we're giving away the number 2 mints, so every time we create a new character, you're getting a chance to win a number 2 mint of that character on the Wax. So those are just random giveaways we have in the Discord as well. So yeah, stoked for this base stuff though. If you know anything about base, there's a lot of momentum there. Like a lot of projects are moving into base. If you want to join the whitelist for that, what you can do is go to our link tree, and then you've got the allow list form, which is just basically a Google form. So you can go fill that out. I don't know, what's the best way to share links with you guys?
Probably the chat.
Rick, man.
Oh, the chat that's up at the top.
Right here. Do that. Cool. Yeah. So then you fill out the allow list form. We also have a Twitter post. So if you go and you retweet our Twitter post, then you can win a Roman punk that way. Yeah, let me share that one too here for y'all.
All right.
But yeah, good to see you guys. Like loving this format. Loving this NFTOPIA. How y'all enjoying your NFTOPIA?
Thank you for saying that. Well, first off, yeah.
Thing too is like for all of you, we have a Farcast channel too. Trying to stay current with all of the new social medias, all this shit going on. Farcast is pretty cool. It has like, it's also built on base. And then there's this crazy layer 3 things that are going on where you can like, you're tipping degen to each other. Like it's just, there's a lot of shit to kind of know and figure out, but it's fun. If you're on Farcast, you can join our channel, and then, you'll be, if you're one of the followers, you're automatically going to be on the earliest mint allow list for the base guys when they come. So yeah, just follow us if you dig us, and yeah, we love to hear from y'all.
Yeah, man. An indie project. We got some fun pixel art with history and lore mixed in. It's like historical. It's not even historical fiction. It's like a remix, right? You're taking historical events and personalities, but it's a whole new story to it.
100%. Yeah, it's alternative history, right?
Alternative history. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Like Harry Turtledove one of those authors that that has inspired us
That's
for this.
awesome.
Because he has all these stories about like, oh, the ancient Romans going into the future and like to alternate. So this is kind of where it all started. This is where the sparks came from.
Heck yeah! And you see that they're like PFPs, right? But they're actually hand drawn. You might have said this earlier too. They're
Sure.
hand drawn. They're not generated. Each one is custom crafted, including the lore behind it, to make these cards. They're like PFP cards with the characters. And that alone, without the other things, is pretty neat. And it's not only wax, right? You started on ETH, or how did that go?
Started on ETH. Yeah, we were started on ETH on the OpenSea shared storefront, right? Which is shit, you know, the OpenSea shared storefront. You know, this is what people say. They're like, you know, about it, you know. But back in the early days of 2021, we all like, this is what we had. We all like, you know, didn't even realize that this was a shitty deal to be on this. So we all built our collections on there, and then we're stuck there. So, you know, we need to come up with a way to migrate. But before base, it was just too expensive to migrate. You know, but now because of base, we can do that because of the gas is affordable. It's like, you know, like one fraction of gas. Like look at this, like gas fee transfer, like 0.01 cents. You know, like this is a game changer. You know, like
Oh yeah, you can't do
this is
the applications that we do here. You just can't do there, like games and instant transactions for all this stuff. It just can't work. So and even way less than that before you get into games, just transferring the NFTs, like all these giveaways. I can't do that on ETH. I'd bankrupt myself. I'm gonna give away thousands of NFTs next week, like at least
100%.
over 2,000. I'm gonna airdrop them all myself as an indie using the bounty block tool, just from a dashboard. It's gonna happen instantaneously for like hundreds. That is whack, and then it's fully affordable. No problem. The fees aren't an issue at all. That's a wax thing. That's not an ETH thing.
Let's do a spin right now. If you see the chat, I just posted a form.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you check that form, we'll do a spin for a Roman Punk fighter pack right now.
We got a giveaway. So you want to fill out the form? Okay. We have name and wax, and a disclaimer. You got to be honest. Oh,
where can we see the form link?
Yeah, at the chat at the top. Oh, it's in the zone.
2 responses.
It's in the zone chat.
3 responses coming in.
There we go. Enter the thing to get a giveaway right now. Between now and the rest of the half hour.
Oh, 8 responses.
There you go. Also, we have a planet drop that's going to happen in a minute. I'm going to just show that one as well. Thanks for the chance to win, Cecilia Sully. That's right. We about giveaways. I also have a Twitchy Tides up, but we're just playing that whenever we kind of have a break. But it's not every half hour. You can do exclamation play in your wallet though for the next one.
Yeah, make sure to retweet this post here to spread the word about the based Romans. And if you retweet this, like it, and comment with your ETH address, then you'll have a chance to win a base Roman Punk. So get on that. That's a good one. And fill out the form.
Heck yeah.
For the whitelist.
Here, I'm going to put... Oh, the link's above Sublime. Oh, because you just came in here. There it is right there. There it is. But then the other link I have in the chat is Planet Lembus. It's going to drop in 2 minutes.
All right, let's get this list. Let's do the spin right now. We got 30 responses here.
Go ahead.
Get those names in here.
Well, that was quick. You got to do it right now then. Right now. Snappy. Right now.
Boom, boom. All right, here's the wheel.
It's a wax addy, Kiroshi. Wax addy.
Spinning.
Oh, wow. How many did you get just now?
30 names in there.
Really? 30 names in a half a minute? Yeah, that's awesome.
Looks like it's going to be Crypto Chick X.
Crypto Chick X. Congratulations! All right. All right. Congrats. Oh, he's transferring right now. He's on top of it. He's transferring it.
I still can't find this link, guys. Where can I find it?
It's in the chat. We just put it in the main chat and the zone chat.
I can't see it in the zone chat. There we go. Lovely. Thanks.
I didn't put it in the main chat. You're right. It's in the zone chat.
There we go. Yeah.
But he just drew the winner though. You're a tad late on that one.
Yeah, so this is the easiest way to get into the Roman Punks universe is to just grab one of our packs on NFT.
Yeah, the packs are NFT. You can get a pack right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's the blend system. You know, you can learn about that too. You can blend to complete you complete one of the sets. Roman Punks, they have sets.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Heck yeah.
Congrats to Crypto Chicks.
Congrats. All right. Really quick, the Planet Lembus just now dropped. He does have a mistake on there. Do you guys see it? So hey, when you're doing these collabs, you're gonna have people that just mess it up. But I told him you can only get one of them, but he'll change that, and then you'll be able to get more later. All right, it's uncapped, but he put a claim limit of 1. But you can get your 1 right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now, Nadu. That's what I'm saying. I gotta get him to fix it. It's Lembus's drop. I told him, but that should happen later. It should happen later, all right? But you can get your 1 right now. All right.
Sick.
Awesome. We still have 5 minutes. I know. So we advertised this whole thing as 20-minute AMAs, and then we got 10 minutes for like the planet and the move. That's just to like make it officially like fully 20 minutes, but the rest of the time is still hangout, and we're still here. So it's actually half hours. But we can also like do a bathroom break in that time when we switch. So we have a few minutes. Anybody that's new to Roman Punks and has never heard of it, I hope maybe it was a little interesting. You got the links are on the banner. If you want to go in the metaverse, you click the slide, you go to the webpage, you see all the things. You've been seeing the visuals here. He's very active in the Wax ecosystem and I'm sure other places. Follow on the TwitX, follow on the Discord. Get your pack, and maybe you might pull one of these cool characters that you really like. That one looks like Dangus. Does he use a? Oh
yeah, there is a Dangus somewhere. Yeah.
Did you make it after him, or did he just use that pick?
He uses it. He's he's become it, right?
Because
that's the thing about
that's great. So it has his likeness though. He kind of has that stash. So he picked one that looks like. I love that.
There's a Roman Punk for everybody.
Yeah.
As far as I know, there's no other 1,000 done original collection.
1,000. Yeah, that is a lot of artwork. Planet Terraformers, I'm going to give it to you right now. Sorry about people. I know you can't find the links to the planets. Sorry about that. That's because we didn't have time to get it all. So I'm just sharing the links. But here later today, not long from now, later today we're going to do a social blog. At that time, I'm going to go off stream and I'll get that set up. So you will have a page. So this is the Planet Terraformers right there. Right there. Shockette subscribe. Thank you for the subscription, Shockette. That actually means you automatically got 35 break bucks, not 25. That's a mistake up there. 35 break bucks. You're able to dig now because you subscribed. That goes to anybody else too. And then also, since you did that, anybody that subscribes or cheers 100 bits this entire weekend, if I remember and I see it, that means everybody gets 5 break bucks. How about it? How about it? We're doing watch to earn. You're earning NFTs for watching. And then if you're here and all that stuff, and like you just now were, everybody got tipped. All right. Hey, man, I really appreciate you're going to be here. The booth stays here, so you're welcome to chill. Nice. You're welcome to ride the train. Anybody, whatever. If you want to talk more to Punktavian, this place is here to do that in voice nice and very conveniently. Otherwise, we're all in the other socials. All right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love it.
Love it.
You guys rock. Thanks for joining. Enjoy NFTOPIA. Catch you at the next one, fams.
Heck